Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the LA Chargers. Second-year man Cam Little has the honor. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, right? It's year 2 of Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses now. Not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Play action. Now Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man. Johnston. Down and not.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up third down and
motion man is Johnston. Throwing is Herbert on fourth down. Loose football. The Jaguars have it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Recovery and a touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball on this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. One away. Davis now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over once again. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back. 1st and 10. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That's how you strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. To throw is Herbert. That's to Ryan Houghton. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Right, that's Johnston. And he'll be taken down right at midfield. As they get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, LA.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And
in motion. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's taken down on what should be a fight of his first quarter.
That's a gain of 5.
So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Jaguars on top. We're back in Southern California. In a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. Throwing now is Herbert. Under pressure and down he goes. They got him.
The first half of this pass rush, Mike, I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They're in complete control. And you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. From the 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10. Let's go. Right to the air goes Lawrence. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. So trying to get in here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence.
Decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1. The Chargers
2nd down, Lawrence. And that ball is complete. Ryan gets the Chargers TTN that time. And 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. We'll get back to ETN on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this first for a gain of 4. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. The outside complete to Thomas. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. We'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Jacksonville.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
That is caught. Johnny Munt. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. All return, here comes Davis. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
This drive kicks off first and 10. We go play action for Lawrence. That is incomplete. They'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And this will be a Jaguars first down. As we get this one to about 42.
Nice job by them getting them back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. You give them 15 more on that one there. On the move. It's a first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one gets for just a couple. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 7.
At the 40-yard line.
Left side, taken in by Thomas. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be and he's got it. Roby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Extra point by Will is good. And the Jaguars will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for it there. First possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Need to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll start on the ground with him to it. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his toe in the run and gets in the second. And he'll set up now. That's the 40 with that one. Gain of 12 yards. Let's give him a couple. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle.
44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down and 7.
He's got the hooker downfield with McConkey. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready? Run!
On play action now. Pressure, 2 runs, and he goes down. So after the loss on first, here's a 2nd and 14. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary has been really a fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. They thought they built it perfect on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. He'll work his way ahead for a game of mouthfuls. Here's 2nd and 7.
45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Once again, TTS. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On a gain of 13. That's good for 8 Jaguars. First down.
Jaguars.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Lawrence now. I'll throw left side, and they're not going to find the target. Incomplete. This 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That one, 2 fires in front. And it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put it in harm's way. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Now, a deep shot for Allen. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And ultra-bound Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Clock stops at 18 seconds remaining.
3rd and 7.
Allen in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Herbert to throw. Down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set with a GTN. We'll be right down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from SoFi.